My favorite thing about actually being a part of P Valley is being able to tell my story, because a lot of people think that P Valley, they love the show, but they think it's just a fantasy. No, I actually lived it. Since I was a kid, I've always loved dancing. That was my favorite thing to do. I've never actually taken any dance classes. I just like naturally have the talent. I do dance hall sometimes. I can do just about anything, but one of my favorite things to do is pole dance. I've been a pole dancer for 14 years. I was actually a stripper for 7 years. I've been retired since 2019. You can see me on P Valley. A lot of my signature stunts are on P Valley. So I was able to bring Maria Jade, myself, I was able to bring that to TV through the Mercedes experience. I actually didn't audition. I was discovered. They found me. I have a lot of viral videos over the years from when I used to dance and work at King of Diamonds. But yeah, they called me. So I'm grateful. Season one, I almost quit because when they had me come there, when I first got to touch the poles at the Pink, they were brass at the time, and I had a problem with my grip. Not only that, my middle son, he's now 10 years old. He didn't like the class he was in at school, so every day I was getting a phone call because he was doing things so that he could leave the class and come home. And it was rough getting those phone calls every day and then not really having the grip that I needed to get on the pole. So I kind of got discouraged and almost quit. And I don't know if you know the room where Miss Mississippi lays down with the rolls. I remember sitting in that room crying, like, I don't know what to do. Like, my son's not behaving right now. I don't have any grip. I almost gave up, but Jamaica Craft, the choreographer, she got me different grips and even pole gloves, but eventually I was able to manage. Season two, it was great. It was great, but I did take a 2-year break. So I couldn't really do the same things I thought I could do on the pole. But when I got that call for season two, literally like days after that, I got COVID. So the beginning of the season, I actually wasn't doing any of the stunts. There's another stunt double by the name of Izama. She did all those other stunts, and I thought it was over. I'm like, oh, I got COVID. They're gonna find someone else. And then months later, they called me back, and I was super excited. I did condition my body back 3 to 4 times a week just so I could get the old me back. So it was rough at first, but I just came in with my head in the game. A lot of my signature stunts are on the show, but that one, that's one of the crazier ones. It was my favorite thing to do. I actually did it in season one. I don't think people really remember it because it was shot differently. But season one, episode 3, the Trinity dance. If you pay attention to when Mercedes nosedives down the pole, the camera kind of switches and you'll see me flipping off the pole. Then so it's literally the same trick from season one, but we shot it through plexiglass and through the floor and then a different angle. But I'm just so glad that Jay Alphonse, Lil Murda, trusted me to do it because that made me feel a whole lot better and more comfortable.
Come tell the people how you feel about your last day.
I'm very emotional. I feel appreciated. I don't know. It's bittersweet, I guess.
It's a bittersweet moment.
But being on set of P Valley and everyone's just positive. This season was a little rough for me because I actually lost my mom. My mom was like battling cancer at the time. And just to have everyone around with that genuine love and support, that was awesome. My favorite thing about actually being a part of P Valley is being able to tell my story, because a lot of people think that P Valley, they love the show, but they think it's just a fantasy. No, I actually lived it. Like when you see Autumn Night, she basically was sleeping on the floor. I had a situation like that once where the club was slow for months and I couldn't keep up with my bills or my kids' private school. I also had a nanny. So that part of my journey, like losing everything and living in hotels and stuff, that part of my journey is what made me keep going, because with the club, one thing about that, you could do good one night and then you can do bad and then you can get right back on your feet. So that mindset kept me going. And just looking back at that, sometimes I get emotional, like I'm here right now. Like it's paying off. And I actually retired from dancing in 2019. And here we are 2020 and now I'm on TV. And to be a part of it, to be able to bring my talents that I had from the club to the show, it's kind of hard not to tell my story, my testimony, and my journey.
She's gonna be a movie star. All right.
Season 1, I felt blessed being able to leave the club and be on set. And when I was there, I was really excited. Like, this is a stepping stone. But then watching everybody actually act and do all those things, I kind of felt sad a little bit. Like, I'm supposed to be up there. You know, I just felt in my heart, I was like, I'm just a stunt double. Like, I'm not that important. No one's gonna see my face. I need to be up there. I'm supposed to be up there. But then I kind of like kicked that thought to the side, that mindset to the side, and was like, wait a minute, this is where I'm supposed to be. I am supposed to be stepping up from the strip club and becoming a stunt double. And then here we are, season 2. I made my acting debut.
Don't worry, we gonna handle this shit, Tony.
Did you hear the way he was talking to us? Yeah, you know that gang.
I heard, but it might be flawed.
I will get better, just like I did with the pole. You know, everyone has to start somewhere. Denzel was not always Denzel. If he had not have started, he wouldn't be where he is now. So I got to redeem myself, hopefully next season. People have been asking for pole classes from me for years, and I've done them here and there, but not really having the time or being able to travel all the time and go to these different places with children was hard at the time. But I know there's so many people all around the world that want to learn from me. So I'm like, let me come up with this course. And a lot of people aren't comfortable with going to the pole studio and learning. They may be intimidated. So now you can learn from the comfort of your home. So that's something that I had to put out there. And I want to teach everybody. I know like everybody's going crazy about the stunts and all that. I'm like, okay, well, let me teach you. Let me teach you. P-Valley's own stunt double, one of them. Let me teach you. Maria Jade's Dance Academy. But it's like everything in one. Like, it's like you get the P-Valley experience through me. No, this course is not represented by anyone responsible for P-Valley, but by me working on the show and doing my own stunts, my own signature stunts that everyone sees. I want to be able to give you that experience through me with my tricks. I do have a course for dancers. It's called Stripper One-on-One Coaching, where I can guide you through, because there's a lot of pros and cons. Like, people just think they can jump in. No, I'm telling you everything. I'm giving you all the game, how to get started, how to turn your money into passive income streams, different things like that, so that you don't get stuck planning your exit, all that. So you guys need to check that course out.